This is Earth Science's creation myth by Garrett, Hester. A creation myth is a symbolic story on how the earth was brought to be and how people became to be on it. Creation myths are found in all sorts of religions dating back to ancient times. Norse creation myth begins with having 9 worlds into 3 categories. There in the upper level, Asur and Alfheim are placed. Asur is the land of the gods, considered a god himself. Alfheim is the god for the elves. Then there is Vanaheim, which is a god of another land called Vanir. Next level we got Midgard of the men, Jotunheim of the giants, and Svartalfheim of the dark elves, and Nidhalvir of the dwarves. Lastly, there in the lower level are Muspelheim, the god of the flaming world, and Niflheim of the dead world. All these gods are tied together by the tree of the worlds, and that's what's being shown on the picture. However, before these gods were created, there was a chasm that bounded on one side by fire and one side by ice. And when these two joined, they formed a giant called Ymir and a cow who nourished Ymir. Ymir was nourished by licking the cow's salty ice cubes. The licking caused Bur to be born. Later on, there is a descendant of Ymir called Odin. Odin is often referred to as god of thunder in Norse mythology, and is often pictured with the Mjolnir, his symbolic thunder hammer, and being shown is a picture of it. Odin is Bur's son, who was Bor's son, and Odin eventually killed Ymir. Ymir's blood, him being a giant, flooded the ice giants, killing all of them. From the dead body of Ymir, Odin made the earth. Different body parts of Ymir made different parts of the world. For an example, his skull was the sky, his body was the earth, and his blood was the water, and more on from that. From Ymir's body grew the tree of the worlds. A spring that fed a root of the tree leading to the Asgard world, or world of the gods, was cared for by 3 goddesses of fate. They were Utter of the past, Verandi of the present, and Skuld of the future. Norse religion came from the Scandinavian people prior to the arrival of Christian missionaries. This religion specifically flourished in Scandinavia during the Viking Ages. They were mostly converted when the Christians came to Scandinavia. Most data we currently have on Norse is from archaeological evidence and early writings that we have found with that. And that is Earth Science's creation myth by Garrett Hester.